this video, we will show how to upload manually the biometric attendance data, that is login and logout timings of an employees and how to process the same. If your company has biometric attendance process and the same is not integrated with Paybooks, you can upload the data manually and process the same in Paybooks application. Before uploading the biometric data, you have to do sync configuration. To configure the same, go to transactions. Under transactions, leave management. Under the same, biometric attendance configuration. Here, whatever the location configured by your company, you can view the same. Click on view to view the particular location. Enter the standard working hours, minimum hours for full day, minimum hours for half a day, minimum hours to work full day on official half a day, minimum hours to work half a day on official half a day. Late occurrence. If your company has a policy of deducting leaves or LOPs in case of late coming, then enable process late by. Enter the grace minutes. For an example, if the standard login time is 9:30 and if you allow the employees to come till 9:45, enter 15 minutes under grace time and enter number of instances to be deducted if employee comes late. Then please enter number of days to be deducted once employee exceeds the number of instances. If you want to repeat the number of days to be deducted on every late instances, then enable multiples. And if employees are working more than the standard hours, if you want to overrule the late instances, then enable this option. And once the same configuration is done, please click on save. And to import the login and logout timings of an employees, you have to do below Excel sheet mapping. That if you are importing the attendance details from spreadsheet, specify the column name in the spreadsheet containing the below fields, that is employee code, employee name, date, in time, out time, late by, overtime hours. Once the same is done, you need to click on update mapping. After same is done, it shows a message successfully saved. Once you have done with the configuration, to import the login and logout timings, please fill the Excel sheet shown here. The header name should be as per the Excel sheet mapping. Date format should be in English UK, that is DDMMY. The in and out time should be in HHMMSS, that is hours, minutes and seconds. That format should be in English UK. After filling up this all the details, you need to save this file as XLS 97 2003 workbook XLS format. Once the same is done, to import the same, you need to go to transactions. Under transaction, leave time management. Under that, biometric attendance import. You need to select the month, location, choose a file and click on import. After importing the same, whatever you have updated in Excel sheet, the same will be reflected in this option, that is code, name, log date, in time and out time worked hours. Based on the configuration, the action will be taken place whether it should be present or absent. Once the same is done, you need to click on get details. After clicking on get details, you need to process the data. Process the data, once you click on process, the data will get processed. After process, you need to click on save. After saving the same, you need to click on submit. So once you click on submit, whatever the attendance you have been processed, that will be considered for the particular month payroll. And if you want to change any data for one or two employee, then click on employee wise sync. Select the month. Select the location, enter the employee code, then click on get details. After clicking on get details, the data will be reflected. If you want to do any manual correction for a particular employee for a particular date, you can do by using this option called action. For an example, on 11/10, if you want to make this employee as absent rather than present, you can choose from this option absent, and click on save. Once the save is been done, you need not to click on process data. Whatever the data you have been manually entered, and by clicking on process data, that will be back to the normal data. Suppose for an example, you have made this employee as absent on 11th. If you click on process data, this employee's absent record will be present how it was before earlier. So please don't click on process data. After clicking on save, you need to click on submit. Instead of present, the data remains as it is as absent. Thanks for watching this video.